everyone, it's Janae coming back with an update, and if you can tell by the title of this video, some things have changed in the past year. Well, for one, we moved to a new place. It's a townhome, so it's bigger and more space than what we had before. And also, there is a baby on the way. Yeah, there's a baby on the way. Currently, I am 39 weeks and 4 days. So, baby due Saturday. He's been stubborn. Don't want to move anywhere. So if he doesn't come by this weekend, I'll be induced next Wednesday. Wow, it's almost here. So yeah, there's a baby on the way. A boy. But yeah, I wanted to make this update to not only update you guys on what's going on, and plus I wanted to talk about my life and how it's changed, not only because this is my first time being pregnant or becoming first-time parents, but also because I'm doing it in the middle of a pandemic. Like, if you would have told me in the beginning of 2019, yeah, you're gonna have to slow down on travel and living your best 25-year-old life, and everything's gonna be flipped, twisted, upside down, because not only are you gonna be pregnant, but you're gonna be in quarantine. You can't do nothing for 6 months. I'll be like, stop lying. Because I think the last video I posted was about how I was having infertility issues, but things happen in his plan. So I can tell him, hey God, I want a baby now, and he'll be like, you ain't ready. So exactly, I was not ready. I was not prepared. We are now, thank the Lord. We are ready now, but we're just so happy and excited to be welcoming a baby, a boy. So today I'm about to go to the hospital because, like I said, we're in a pandemic with COVID. So I have to be tested for COVID before I can have the baby. So after this test today, I'm going to have to be in quarantine for a week, or until the baby comes, whichever comes first. So that means nobody besides my husband can be in my vicinity, in my face, in my house, none of that. So, and you know, I'm due this Saturday, so I've really been quarantining myself. I really don't go anywhere except for like church, which I had to stop doing because we were having outdoor services and my doctor had told me to stay out the sun. So, you know, you gotta listen to her. And so I've just been catching their lives and stuff like that. But I've been going to church or to the store. I stopped doing that because there's a mask order, but not everybody wants to wear their mask. Like, it's protecting you and me and my baby. And people can't say, oh, I didn't know she was pregnant. Let me tell you, I am all belly. And that's good, because, I mean, being overweight, you don't want to gain any more weight. So the doctor and I was like, hey, let's just use the weight you got. And that's what we did. I did not gain not 1 pound. I'm proud of myself. As you can see, I don't know if you pay attention to me like that, but my face is smaller. Way smaller. Like, for example, this is me now, and that photo was when I had just got pregnant. Do you see the difference in my face? So I am pulling up to the hospital for my COVID test. Not looking forward to this because I already know what they're about to do. They're about to shove a cotton swab up to my brain, through my nose and my nostrils. Like, there was no other way to test for this. None whatsoever. Like I said before, you have to have a mask, so here's mine for the day. I'm already late to this appointment, so what are they gonna do? Tell me can't get tested? I'm getting tested for y'all. I'm gonna be here in the next 7 days, so. And also, apparently there's a shortage on Dr. Pepper. I want to take this time out and say, I'm sorry. It was me. I drunk all the Dr. Pepper. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. Don't send for me. I'm sorry. When you're pregnant and you're nauseous and you have acid reflux and a baby full of a baby's head full of hair growing inside you, you need something though. Once you take a sip, you burp. I buy a case of water. I lied. My husband goes and gets me a case of water and a case of Dr. Pepper and a case of Yoo-Hoo every week and a half. Those are my go-to drinks. Now we're cooking with grease. You feel me? I gotta wear a mask. On me, I can't be cute too. I miss modeling. I do. But since quarantine hit, 2 of the projects I was in last year, 2 out of 3 projects I was in last year has already dropped. I was an extra in a movie, and I was an extra in a music video. You can see me for real good in the movie, the backside of me. But in the music video, I'm in the crowd, so it's harder to see. Y'all peep, I'm stalling because I don't want to take this test. I don't want to take this test. Can we just have a moment of silence for my patients? Because I'm the type of person, I'm going to freak out by myself, but in front of other people, I'm not going to do that. No, baby, you're going to see. Hello, how you doing? Good morning. When I get back to my car. How did I do that? To be honest, I don't even want to walk in. Why can't I just drive up and they stick me? Because I see there's a clinic downtown that does this. Why have to walk into the hospital? Why can't you just come to me? If I have COVID, which I know I don't because I'm not having the symptoms. I've already checked my temperature before I left. Nobody around me has the symptoms. I'm blessed and highly favored, so let's just get this over with. Okay, so I'm back. Now I have to go pick up my husband, so he'll have the car. But I forgot to record them testing me because it happened so fast. But basically, when I got there, I checked in and all that stuff. My doctor forgot to fax over my paperwork saying, hey, we asked for this test. Bill her insurance. You know, they forgot to do that, so they had to call them and get it faxed over. So I had to wait for that. Meanwhile, they put on these hospital bands on me because it's technically a procedure. So I had to wear this the whole time I was in there, plus my mask. And waited a few minutes for them to for them to get that paperwork. And once they got that paperwork, I was like literally in and out. The lady told me to come in, and she, which was weird, gave me some paper towels. I guess they're running low on tissues. And she told me to softly blow my nose. So that's what I did. I blew my nose, and this whole pregnancy, I have bad allergies. They've gotten better, but I used to have like really bad allergies, like rhinitis bad. So me getting pregnant brought that back up. So I have to take like an allergy pill every morning, heavy duty stuff, like 25 milligrams. And with that being said, I can only breathe through one nostril at a time. Never both. This whole 9 months, never both, just one. And it like alternates. Like, it's like my left one's like, okay, I'm gonna be clear for like an hour or two. And then my right one's like, okay, my turn. Weird. Okay. So after I blew my nose, I went to see which one was the clear one. It was the left one. So I was like, she said, I just need one nostril. I said, well, you might want to do the left one, because the left, this one right here is clear. So put it in and out. That cotton swab was like this big, and the cotton part was like this small. So she told me to tilt my head back and relax. So she slowly put it in my nose, and she said I have to leave it in for like 10 seconds. So she put it in, and she let go. I think that's what made it feel better, because I don't know, you kind of want to have a fit with her head in her nose like this, but no, she let go, counted 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Next thing I know, 10. She slowly pulled it out, and then she's like, "Do you need another?" She kept calling them tissues, and I'm like, "Those aren't tissues; those are paper towels." And she's like, "Do you want another tissue to blow your nose?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." It was a little blood was on the tissue, but not much for me to be like, my nose is bleeding. This little dab here and there wasn't that serious, and then I was on my merry way. And she said, "Your procedure's in 2 days." I said, "Procedure?" This whole time I'm thinking I'm giving birth vaginally. You talking about procedure? And she was like, the birth is Saturday, right? I'm due Saturday, but if he don't, we just stripped my cervix yesterday, so if he don't come Saturday, we're going to induce on Wednesday. So she was like, your COVID test takes about 3 to 5 business days to come back, so you may or may not have your results if you give birth between now and then. I said, so if I'm induced Wednesday, it'll be here by then? She's like, yeah, I'll be here by Wednesday. It just won't be here by Saturday. And I'm just sitting thinking, well, that sounds like a personal problem to me. It ain't a me problem, because I didn't take the test early enough. But she said they're not going to turn you away because you're going into labor and you don't have your COVID test. I said, okay, well, that's good, because I wasn't going to go nowhere. It's already bad enough that my OB is not on call this weekend, so if I give birth this weekend, it won't be by her. And she told me who the on-call doctor was, and she said he's a really good doctor and all this and that. And I'm one of those types that I'm weird. I'd rather have a female doctor down there, but you know what? My mom said when it's time to push, I won't care who's down there as long as they catch them. True. So, you know, mama's always right, so we'll see.